I wanted something I could take in the woods, not, you know, excessive rock crawling or a bouncer or anything like that. Something I could take my son, maybe my wife, a dog or two, you know, whatever. And I bought that 4runner right there. Unable to get a title for it. Severe pain in the butt. I actually sold the engine from it for pretty much what I paid for the whole thing, so it's not a complete loss. I've been using this. This is what kind of spurred all this. This belonged to a buddy of mine, and it does great. It'll crawl up a wall, go over anything I want to. It's just not really family oriented. You know, if I want to take gear, not much room for gear either. But it does great, you know, crawling through the woods, over rocks, whatever. However, I'm not an excessive rock crawler, so it's kind of overbuilt for what I need. I mean, you lift up that front wheel there, hell, I think there's 4 foot of travel in that suspension. I mean, I can lift it, you know, way over my waist. I don't need anything like that. So then I went out and bought this 4runner. Only needs a fuel pump, the guy says. Yeah, he lied. Did he mean to? Probably not. The wiring is so far shot on this thing. When I tried to disconnect, you know, plugs and terminals, it literally just crumbled in my hand. I actually pulled the engine transmission out of here. It had an automatic. And I'm going to take most of the parts from the crawler, put on the 4runner. Everything will be a direct swap, you know, comparatively speaking. Plus, I know the crawler. I've been using it and repairing it for the last year. It's just 22R. It's got a 5-speed in it. Runs great. Does everything I need it to do. I've pretty much gutted this completely. You can see some of the rust I got to deal with. I'm actually going to just pop rivet in new sheet metal. You know, I'm not restoring this thing. This is going to be kind of a trail rig slash maybe even overlanding. You know, if I can get it dependable enough to put some miles on it. We'll just have to see. The dash, I am actually not putting factory dash back in it, at least not full force. You know, I might maybe do the upper. I'm going to have a switch panel in there. I'll plan on doing videos on all this stuff. I'm trying to build this thing kind of cheaply. You know, I don't have a lot of money to spend on it. You know, the rock crawler cost me quite a bit of money. But like I say, it's got the 22R, it's got a Weber carburetor that's had some work done onto it, it's got a header, chrome moly axles, it's got 529 gears on it. No lockers. He's got front and back are welded. I'm not going with this kind of suspension on the 4runner. I'm actually going to keep the stock. I bought a brand new lift kit. 3-inch suspension, I think is what it is. It's probably what I'm going to use for right now. This is just more than I need. You know, I'm not looking for something this, you know, something this rock crawly, I guess. But like I say, everything on here runs and I use it often. The failed 4runner. I'm actually going to cut most of the sheet metal out of the floor to repair my 4runner. It's a little bit different, but close enough for what I want it to do. Once I get it up and going, I've got to go through and get rid of my pile of Toyota-ness right here. 22 RE engine right there. 22R engine with a 5-speed. I actually think that would be real good for if I wanted to do a divorce transfer case down the road. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far yet. I tell you, the bottom frame is off of the 2nd gen 4runner, and with the shape of it, I may turn that into some sort of overlanding trailer. You know, it'd be great to have that axle back there if I needed parts. I'm pretty sure the axle shafts and all that stuff will swap over. I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet, but it's just something in the making, something to think about. If I need to get this project on the road, and it's just got crap everywhere in my yard and I'm tired of looking at it. Get a quick shot of this. Like I say, the objective today is to get the engine, transmission, and transfer case out of the crawler and get it into the 4runner. I'd really like to have this thing movable by next week, which I should be able to. If I get everything transferred over, I can get the wiring started on it. Like I said, I'm going with the switch panel inside, so it should be real easy. I've got the crawlers already wired up for 1 or 2 wires is all I got to hook up, so I'll be ready to go. More to come on this, and if everything goes as planned, I should be ready to take it out the first weekend of September. That's my goal anyway. Thanks for watching.